Please stand for the pledge.
Miss Carter's class.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stay standing for a moment of silence.
Hi, I'm Jason Parker, and I'm here with your word of the day. Today's word of the day is shaggy, meaning covered up or made up of long and tangled growth, like hair.
We want to thank the teachers so much for sending in so many great pictures of what has been going on. These pictures include last week's Spirit Night. So to all those families that came out and raised some money for Gum Springs, thank you so much. So we will try and start getting these pictures up so you guys can enjoy it in the school also. Please stay tuned after the pause song if you would like to listen to the Halloweener story be read by Miss Bennett's first grade class.
P-A-W-S, P-A-W-S, P-A-W-S at G-S-E-S. Pause. Check it out and listen. These things need our attention. Pride, attitude, work, and safety. Live in our halls every daily. First things first, follow directions. Look, don't touch in transition. Remain seated, clean your space. When we eat, manners are great. Use good bathroom behavior. Flush, you know it will save you. Respect others' privacy. Come on, y'all, it's just got to be. Be kind and share your things. Play outside carefully. Yo, at the end of the day, P-A-W-S all the way. P-A-W-S, P-A-W-S, P-A-W-S at G-S-E-S.
The Halloweener by Dave Pilkey.
There once was a dog named Oscar who was half a dog tall and 1.5 dogs long.
Because of his unusual shape and size, all the other dogs made fun of him.
Wiener dog, they called him. And Oscar did not like it one bit. Why do they make fun of me all the time? I can't help it that I am short and long.
Oscar's mother was no help either.
Every morning when the dogs walked up to obedience school, Oscar's mother stood in front of the yard waving and calling out, "Farewell, my Louisiana sausage." And the other dogs laughed and laughed.
They called him Louisiana sausage!
Most of the time, Oscar was upset by all this, but not today.
Today was Halloween, and Oscar was thinking about other things.
Oh boy, Halloween is my favorite holiday. I can't wait to get home and make a scary costume,
said Oscar. All day long at obedience school, he daydreamed about Halloween night, trick-or-treats, and scary costumes.
When Oscar got home, he dashed upstairs to start working on his scary Halloween costume.
But when he got to his room, a surprise was waiting for him. "Happy Halloween, my little sausage Link," said Oscar's mother. "I made you a costume to wear for trick-or-treats."
When Oscar saw the costume, he nearly fainted.
"Well, that's not exactly what I had in mind," Oscar said. "It was a giant hot dog bun complete with mustard."
And guess who's supposed to fit in the middle?
Oscar did not want to hurt his mother's feelings, so he decided to wear the silly costume. That night, all the dogs on the block gathered to show off their scary costumes.
Everyone was looking quite scary.
Then Oscar stood up looking quite frank. When the dogs saw Oscar in his silly costume, they howled with laughter. Look at Oscar!
One of them cried.
He really is a wiener dog! Poor Oscar was so embarrassed. Stop! Don't make fun of me! Oscar said, but the dogs just ignored him and began to yell even louder. Wiener dog! Wiener dog!
Laughed the other dogs as they ran off to go trick-or-treating.
Oscar tried to keep up with the dogs, but his silly costume kept slowing him down. All night long, the other dogs hounded every treat they could get their paws on.
So by the time Oscar got to each house, there were no treats left.
Oh man, I wish I had some treats too. Oscar said soon trick-or-treating was over and the dogs walked home past a spooky graveyard. Suddenly a horrible hissing sound filled the air.
The dogs stopped dead in their tracks.
Then out of the graveyard rose a ghastly monster. The dogs screamed for their lives. Ah!
They dropped their treats and jumped into a nearby pond.
Monster moved closer. Please don't eat us! Cried one of the dogs.
The monster yowled and hissed.
Stop the dogs! The monster jumped up and down.
Somebody save us! Screeched one of the dogs.
Then somebody showed up. It was Oscar!
Because Oscar was so short, he saw something the other dogs had not seen.
That's the monster! Cried Oscar, and with a loud bark, Oscar waddled to the rescue.
Oscar chomped and tugged with all his might.
Rip! And there, standing in the moonlight, were a couple of ordinary cats. Help!
Cried the cats.
We're being attacked by a giant flying photo! And they ran off screaming through the graveyard. The dogs in the pond had seen the whole thing. Now it was their turn to be embarrassed. We've been chased into a pond by a couple of cats.
One of them moaned.
But Oscar was a true friend. He leaped into the water and swam out to the dogs.
Oscar's silly costume made a wonderful life raft, and the dogs climbed up.
Oh, Lord! Oscar called, and he dog paddled back to shore.
Thanks for saving us, Oscar.
When they got back to dry land, all the dogs shared their Halloween treats with Oscar.
Because Oscar had been so brave, the dogs changed his nickname from Wiener Dog to Hero Sandwich.
I'm so proud of you, my little Vienna sausage, his mother said when she heard the news of Oscar's great rescue. And from that night on, nobody ever made fun of Oscar again. Happy
P-A-W-S, P-A-W-S, P-A-W-S at G-S-E-S, pause. Check it out and listen. These things need our attention, pride, attitude, work, and safety. Live in our halls every day. Leave first things first. Follow directions. Look, don't touch. In transition, remain seated. Clean your space. When we eat, manners are great. Use good bathroom behavior. Flush. You know it will save you. Respect others' privacy. Come on, y'all, it's just got to be. Be kind and share your things. Play outside carefully. Yo, at the end of the day, PAWS all the way. PAWS, PAWS, PAWS at GS.